What's up guys, today we're going to be talking about some exhaust. Are you currently in the market to upgrade your exhaust system? Are you new to Mustangs and want to know which exhaust will sound great on your Mustang? Or do you simply just want to wake up your neighbors every morning? I know you do, because if you own a Mustang, you have the capabilities of making your car a lean, mean fighting machine. Today I'm going to be telling you all there is to know about the 05 to 09 Mustang exhaust. It's very simple, yet so powerful, so get ready, let's go. To start off, let me hit you with a little knowledge what you need to know about the 05 to 09 exhaust. Alright, the exhaust system for the 05 to 09 Mustang has three parts. Starting off with the first one, which connects to the engine, is the intake manifold, or if you upgrade it, you can upgrade it to headers. We're not going to be talking about that, that will be another video. But from the headers, you also have your mid pipe, which goes about mid-car, cuts in half right here. That's where your catalytic converters are. We're not going to be talking about that. Another video comes on that. From the mid pipe all the way to the axle, you have your catback. That's just the tubing that connects the mid pipe to the axle back. The catback system is more for the 2004 and earlier Mustangs. And then finally, from the rear axle out is called the axle back. And that's what we're gonna be talking today. And that's like the part that really tones and gives the sound to your Mustang. So that's like the most important part for the S197 owners. To give you guys a better look underneath the car, it basically starts right here. One bolt for this clamp on, sometimes it's two bolts, but yeah, from there right out to the muffler right here, the exhaust tip really. And so yeah, that's all we're gonna be talking about. All right, so some terms I'm gonna be throwing around in this video is H-pipe and X-pipe. If you guys are new to Mustang, basically that is the shape of your mid-pipe. Starting with the H-pipe gives off a lower, meaner growl, which personally is my favorite because I think that's how muscle cars should sound like, and gives lower end gains. For the X-pipe, it is definitely a louder and raspier tone with higher end gains. So everybody has their preferences. Personally, I think H-pipe sounds wonderful, but X-pipe sure does sound good. All right, another term I'm gonna be throwing around in this video is CATs. CATs is other word known as catalytic converters. If you guys don't know what catalytic converters are, basically they are a device that cleans the exhaust from the engine so it spits out a cleaner exhaust and it doesn't smell so bad or gives off those fumes. It definitely does quiet down the car and restrict some horsepower. I do not like catalytic converters myself. You do have to have them for emissions testing, but they are super easy to take on and off with an off-road H-pipe or X-pipe. Let me tell you why the S197 Mustangs, which is 2005 to 2014, are the easiest and the best Mustangs to work with, especially if you do the work by yourself. For the 2004 and earlier Mustangs, you have to work with the catback system, and like I said previously, the catback goes from the mid-pipe all the way to the back. That's more piping, which is more expensive, and plus it's just a hassle to install a full catback system. The S197s do have the catback system, but it's just not popular because you could just do the axle back and it'll be the same exact thing. For the S550 owners, which is 2015 to present, I don't know why Ford did this, but they had it where you have to cut the axle back in order to bolt it on. I don't think it was the smartest idea to do that. I think they should have kept it with the S197 where it's just two bolts and you pop it right off. It's super easy, but unfortunately for the S550 and the 2004 and earlier, they got it bad. For the S197, guys, we got it super easy. Jack up your car, unbolt the mid pipe, unbolt your axle back, pop it back in, done. At most an hour of installation time. I want to know what you guys are rocking on your Mustang. So comment down below your full exhaust system and tell me how sweet it sounds. So now you guys know everything, let's get started with the exhaust. All right, so I'm gonna organize all these axle backs in the category of price because I don't know about you guys, but the first thing I look at when making a purchase is the price. So I am gonna start from the bottom and head to the top. All right, so let's start off with the $150 to $250 price range. And that really depends on if you do it by yourself or send it to a shop to do it. But that goes to the good old reliable muffler delete system. Here's what it sounds like with a stock H-pipe. Here's what it sounds like with an off-road H-pipe. Here's what it sounds like with an off-road X-pipe. With the 300 $300 price range, we have the nasty Pypes pipe bomb axle pack. These are definitely the most popular for all beginner Mustangs, and personally, I love them. They are loud, they are mean, and they are aggressive. When I first started out with Sally, I wanted these so bad, but I ended up going with another pair. I'll tell you guys in a little bit. But yeah, I would love the Pypes bomb. If I had the chance, I would put them on my car, and boy, just listen to this. Here's what it sounds like with the stock H pipe. Here's what it sounds like with an off-road H pipe.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Here's what it sounds like with an off-road X pipe. Moving on to the $400 price range, we have two featured in this, and they both go to Flowmaster. Flowmaster is very famous for getting that old school classic rumble, which I love so much. It was also the first aftermarket axleback I put on Sally, and that one goes to the American Thunder axleback by Flowmaster. Here's what it sounds like on a stock H pipe. Here's what it sounds like on an off-road H pipe, which means no catalytic converters. Here's what it sounds like on an off-road X pipe, which means no catalytic converters. The second one by Flowmaster are the Outlaws. They definitely are a lot louder than the American Thunder, and they definitely give that mean sound. Just listen. Here's what it sounds like on a stock H pipe. Here's what it sounds like on an off-road H pipe. Here's what it sounds like on an off-road X pipe. It gives me goosebumps every time I hear it. All right, and then for the $500 price range, we have the one and only, the finest Borla S-type Stingers, which Sally is currently rocking right now. Here's what it sounds like on a stock H pipe. Here's what it sounds like on an off-road H pipe. Here's what it sounds like on an off-road X pipe. And another wonderful piece to the $500 price range is the Roush Extreme Axlebacks. Roush is very well known in the Mustang community for making quality parts, and just listen to how great these axlebacks sound. Here's what it sounds like on a stock H pipe. Here's what it sounds like on an off-road H pipe. Here's what it sounds like on an off-road X-Pipe. Now lastly, we move on to the highest price range for these axle bag system, and that is the $550 price range. This is my most desired axle bag, and it goes to Borla, of course, the Borla Attack system. It is definitely amazing the way it sounds, but it is too loud, especially here in California with the cops rolling everywhere. As a daily driver, I can't have my Mustang blaring. I would if it was like a weekend warrior, but I drive her every day and I really don't want to get a ticket, so I stick with the Borla S-type Stingers. But just listen to the Borla Attacks, they sound orgasmic. Here's what it sounds like on a stock H-pipe. Here's what it sounds like on an off-road H-pipe. Here's what it sounds like on an off-road X-pipe. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope I helped you choose your next axle bag. I definitely wish I would have seen this video when I was building Sally, but that is what I'm here for, helping you guys out in the Mustang community. If you like this video, make sure you slam that like button. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to comment down below. Check out my channel for more awesome, cool Mustang content, and while you do that, subscribe and share it to other people. And as always, have yourself a wonderful day.